Well, there is a saying, the show must go on, and that, of course, the Downtown Clinton Alliance program today. Lou, thanks for making it in.
You're welcome.
How were the roads?
I think my husband had fun coming over here.
Okay, now, because we haven't had our lot plowed yet.
Nope.
And we do have a special guest who pulled right into the lot this morning.
Yes, but there's a difference when a woman drives and a man drives and it's snowing, right?
Yeah.
I would have driven just like you, but I think my husband had a little bit more fun at it than I would have.
You know what? Whenever there's bad weather, my wife Mary drives and I don't. She is a much better driver than I am, and I'll be the first to admit that. So, Holly, welcome to the program. Now, you've been in the Clinton area for a while. Let's get your story out. You're from the Chicago area, is that right?
Thank you. From the Chicago area, yep. We kind of moved all over the place, but we've been in Clinton now for 11 years. 11 years next month.
And again, Holly's dogs, how did this all come about?
We said that we lived in a lot of different places. We came from Chicago. We've lived in Lafayette, Indiana, St. Louis. We lived in Memphis, Tennessee for a while. And all the different downtown areas that I lived in had vibrant, outdoor food trucks and things like that. When we got here, I was like, oh my goodness, there's nothing here. My kids were little. So we went along for a couple years, and I kept saying that, and then finally my husband said, well, either do something or stop talking about it. So Holly's Dogs was born.
And why dogs? Why hot dogs?
I figured everyone likes hot dogs.
Okay.
It's kind of easy, it's fast, I don't know. Again, I'm from Chicago. We like our hot dogs.
Well, explain that, because Chicago hot dogs, and no ketchup. Do
No
not
ketchup.
put ketchup on that hot dog.
No ketchup. People get upset in Chicago. There are restaurants that will kick you out if you ask for ketchup in Chicago. I, however, will not kick you out. But no, a traditional Chicago dog, they say run it through the garden. It's an all-beef hot dog on a poppy seed bun. It has mustard and onion, sweet relish, dill pickle, tomato, sport peppers, and celery salt.
So you grew up with that.
Yes.
Yum.
Yep. And my mom loves chili cheese dogs too, so
there you
those
go.
also.
So you started out on the riverfront, is that right?
On the riverfront.
How has it progressed from there?
A lot more people know that I'm there now. We get pretty busy. We start at the beginning of May, normally the first weekend in May, and we go in through the middle of October, weather depending. So we're in the same spot. We haven't moved. We get up there Tuesday through Saturday, normally 11 till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and we just sell hot dogs.
Now, you have been joined by others up on our riverfront. Your thoughts on having some competition up there?
Well, it's always nice when you're by yourself, that's for sure. But it's also very nice to have a lot of other people up there with you, because it just draws more of a community up there. People, it's just a greater crowd. It's larger, it's more fun. It's great. I love everyone that's up there. A lot of them are my very good friends. It's been a lot of fun.
From Chicago, so you have the lakefront. What do you think of our riverfront?
Way better. I like it. I think
I like you, Holly.
I just think there is nothing that gives me more pride about a community than a nice, warm, beautiful Friday night in the summer when you have a baseball game going on, you have a showboat theater going on, you have the candlelight going on, you have Finally Friday going, and there's nowhere to park, and there's thousands of people out, and everyone's having fun. There's nothing that warms me more than that.
Now, during the winter months, you are out at Paul's Discount, correct?
Correct. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays from 11 till about 1:30, and it's just to keep my very, very loyal customers happy.
So how did that come about? Did you approach Rob Cassidy, or did he approach you?
Rob Cassidy, thank goodness, approached me, and it was, probably, I'm going to be 5 years ago. This is probably my 5th year inside of his store. And he just asked me one day if it would be something I'd consider going in, and I said sure, and we actually had an indoor cart made specifically to go inside the store, and there it sits.
Well, I know I go out there Fridays to get their commercial copy, and you're always busy every time I come in,
Well,
because
thank
it's
you.
near the noon hour.
Yeah.
Now you've opened a storefront as well, is that right?
Well, not necessarily a storefront. I rent space at 210 6th Avenue South, the old Burke Florist building. And in the back of that building is a commercial kitchen. So I run a thing called Holly's To Go out of there. They're homemade meals for dinner on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Now, if people would like to find out more information, Facebook, website, how can they best do that?
Website is pending.
Okay.
Facebook, my menu, it changes every week, and I only serve one thing per night. So, and it's all homemade, so whatever it is for the night, as an example, tomorrow night is Salisbury steak with mashed potatoes and a vegetable. So, but it's always, the menu is always posted on Mondays, which it's not yet, but it will be today. Posted on Mondays for the week, and it'll be, and it'll show, and you can call, you can leave a message, you can text me, you can walk in just to get it. We do deliver.
How interesting. So not just hot dogs.
No, it's never hot dogs, as a matter of fact.
Never hot dogs. You don't want to compete against yourself.
Right, you know.
Now, I do want to point out also, it's not just you. You have others who help you as well, work with you, correct? I
Yeah.
mean,
I have, yes, I could not do everything that I do without help. I have a girl who comes in and helps me cook and sometimes fills in for me if I'm unable to be there. I have someone who does dishes. I have someone who does deliveries. I've got a couple girls in the summer who work on the riverfront with me and for me. Like it's not a one-man operation anymore.
well, hopefully it won't be long. You'll be able to be up on that beautiful riverfront. It's going to have some nice
Thank
weather,
you,
but
yeah.
it's going to be brutal
Yeah,
this
for the
week.
next couple of days, yeah, for sure.
What about as a merchant downtown, when we have this kind of weather, and it's been with us for about a week, and it's going to get bitterly cold in the middle week, how does that affect you?
You know, it's hard because people don't want to come out. And Holly and I were talking about, you know, some people will go out, but then they don't want to get out of their car. So I'll get people in, but it's not, you know, it's not a steady stream. There's always lots that I have to do, and there's always lots that every business owner has to do. So you'll find a lot of us down there. You know, I've already been out shoveling this morning, the
Right.
steps, and thank goodness Kenny came by. There's a man that helps us with some of these things, and he was by this morning, so he was out there helping me shovel. So big thank you to him, and he had a friend across the street helping too. So
every Monday, we get the opportunity to visit with the Downtown Clinton Alliance. And again, thanks so much for coming in today. I was not expecting you folks to be in. Really appreciate that. People would like to find out more about our beautiful downtown. How can they best do that?
of course, check us out on Facebook. You know, that's a big thing, downtown Clinton, Iowa. And then you can always give Karen a call at 321-2165.
Again, Holly, 210 6th Avenue South. And what are the hours there once again?
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 4:30 p.m. until 7 p.m.
And right now, you can find you out at Paul's.
Paul's, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 11 a.m. until 1 p.m.
And when do you
1:30.
hope to be on the riverfront?
1st of May.
Okay, very good. Thanks so much,
Yay.
both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.